Good blessed throwback Thursday, September the 19th, 2024. The time being 8:44 a.m. I greet all human beings all around the world. 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 All around the world with a universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. It doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor your religious beliefs may be. It doesn't matter whether you're the richest or the poorest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't even matter whether you're the proclaimed toughest or the proclaimed weakest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't matter whether you are my family, friends, nor my proclaimed enemies. It doesn't matter whether you like me or anything that I say or do. That's your prerogative. It don't matter if you're big, small. It doesn't matter whether you are light-skinned or dark-skinned. It don't even matter what your color your skin or whatever your race may be. I still greet all you all with that same universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. When I say that, I mean it. I mean it from my heart. You see, some people don't understand me, but what's known to some need not be explained to others. I'm not Jesus. Some people say, what would Jesus do? I'm not none of Jesus. Some of y'all were surprised when Jesus went into them synagogues and some of them merchants was in there selling stuff inside the synagogues, and he got angry. And he turned over the tables. You see, the word tells me it's okay to get angry, but don't let the sun go down on your anger. Don't sin in your anger. But what I want to talk about is I want to ask some questions to some of the people that call themselves preachers. That's between you and God. But the Bible teaches me to, you tell a person by the fruit they bear. If they say that they growing tomatoes, but yet when it's time to reap what they done sold in his apples, there's something wrong with that fruit. But I'm gonna leave that alone. But I got a question for the everybody that works at the Charleston, Missouri Police Department, everybody that work at the Sheriff Department, all the judges in the 33rd Circuit Court in Mississippi County, Missouri. And that goes for the police department and the sheriff department too, Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County. All of the prosecuting attorneys, the city attorneys, all the preachers, black, white, male, female, every single one of the NAACP members, and all the people that call themselves leaders, and especially all of you all that call yourself either Christians, Muslims, Israelites, whatever you want to call yourselves. I got a question for you. Now, if the two videos that I'm going to show y'all, two separate ones, if Lester Gillespie would have done this to your child, your daughter, your granddaughter, your mother, your grandmother, your sister, your auntie, your granddaughter, your great-granddaughter, and her children's, and what he did to me, if he did that, I'm an elder, if he did what he did to me, to y'all, and the police didn't even write reports, or if they did write the reports never reached a judge or an attorney. Tell me, what would y'all have did? And some of y'all wonder why I speak about Les Gillespie. I worked for him undercover. I worked for him. He thought that I was working for him, but I was working because people told me what type of individual he was. I went to speak. He took me around to different places in Southeast Missouri, me and my 2 youngest daughters, and I took my cameraman with me, Bobby Whitney. Lester would just give me $50 cash, but he wouldn't even pay me after I'm done. He said he got to make some more money. He was working with Susanna Wesley, plus had his own little thing. And he wouldn't even give the cameraman nothing. Out of my $50, I gave the cameraman $30. You can ask him. Because I was doing it to see if the people were saying what Lester Gillespie was doing was true. This been over 20-something years. Having these young people work for him when he was with Susanna Wesley, probably doing the same thing now. Have a check with the people's name on it, and he give them the check and tell them that's when Town and Country supermarket was open. And then they would have them to go to Town and Country or McLean's, the only supermarket we have here in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County now. Have them to go cash the check there. Not at the bank, but at one of these stores, and bring him half of that check back. Ain't that something? But let me tell you this here. Now, look very closely at these videos. Now, when some of y'all say, well, why he don't want to get together with these people? I done got together with these so-called leaders that's talking about a Charleston for change. I done got together with them multiple times. I even took one for the team when somebody stole on me. Instead of doing what I would have did 20 or 30 years ago. You see what I'm saying? Have them pushing up daisies. I didn't do that. I thought about my 2 young daughters. I thought about my dad, may he rest in peace. And I thought about the community. Now, I would never let it get to that again. But none of the leaders, they didn't have nothing to say about the individual assaulted me. Matter of fact, they marched with him. But that ain't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Lester Gillespie. You see, ain't no way he should be running them programs at our civic center. Ain't no way he should be able to have all these government programs that he have with these crimes that he being committed on camera, and the law enforcement here in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County is not doing anything about it. Now, you are here on December the 7th, 2022 at about a little bit after 5 p.m. at 603 Lee Street here in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County, a house that Lester had that wasn't fit for people to live in, and he was getting rent illegally because the city of Charleston, Missouri works right hand in hand with him. The county work right hand in with him. These leaders, black and white, work hand in hand with him because he's doing it to the black community. But a sheriff deputy, a white sheriff deputy by the name of Nicholas Pratt, came to that house. It's on Lee Street in Vine, to confront the lady that was living there. She worked it for Lester. She wouldn't sleep with Lester, so Lester wanted to put her out. Her and her 2 kids didn't have no place to go. Didn't have no place to go. But guess what? Lester Gillespie, you will hear him. It's a 1 minute. Now, this is just 1 minute of what happened, but it was much more than that wasn't recorded. But there's enough recorded to have Lester Gillespie arrested, and he shouldn't be able to run none of them programs again. He already is a convicted felon for voter fraud in the black community. But now, when you listen to this here, Nicholas Pratt told Lester Gillespie he can't do what he's doing. And Lester say, what? He said, you can't force your way into this house. Lester Gillespie screamed at him, said, this is my house. He said, yeah, but you renting it. He said, you committing a burglary, and an assault. And if you don't leave, I'm going to take you to jail. Lester told him, I can call Brent. I work for Brent Farrow. Brent Farrow is the sheriff deputy's boss. Brent Farrow this year, 2024, is going up for another 4 years, y'all. But look what he did. Lester wouldn't leave. He frightened this lady, this young lady and her 2 children. And the sheriff deputy handcuffed him, left the Gillespie wife, went down there, and the sheriff told his deputy to take them cuffs off of him. The deputy wrote his report, and guess what? The report never left Brent Farrow's office, went to the shredder. Nothing done. Now, when you listen to that, tell me what you would have did if it was your mother or grandmother. All you so-called leaders were saying that I'm talking about Lester Gillespie. I'm going to continue to talk about him till my heart stop beating, until the feds get him and everybody that worked with him. Because when you working with a person that you know what he doing out here, then you just as guilty as him. But then, look what he done to me on August the 26th, 2023. There's no question or doubt. I was minding my own business. And when you see what he said on here, he called me a rapist. Now, if he can go to any place here, anywhere, starting at Charleston, Missouri Police Department, and find a report saying that I ever raped anybody, go to the sheriff department and see if you can find it. Go to the prosecuting attorney or the city attorney, or go to the Missouri State Highway Patrol and produce this here. I'll pack my bags and leave Charleston, Missouri, and never come back again. Then you said, when my then wife had a mishap to drugs, you knew it, Susanna Wesley knew it, the town knew it, but y'all took advantage of her, took my kids illegally on May the 19th, on Malcolm X's birthday, a little bit after midnight, 2008. I'll never forget it. Held me at gunpoint, the black sergeant, and the white police come in. He didn't have, the white police didn't have the thing. He told me, he said, Raymond, I don't have nothing to do with this. I'm doing what my supervisor, who was the black sergeant then, was still a black sergeant, the only black on the police department. I'm doing what my supervisor telling me to do. Hearns, Bobby Hearns, Robert Hearns, give them the orders too. And they took my children's. They was gone for 70 days and 70 nights. Got out of town, even though we had a court date. When I got them back, my youngest daughter had just turned, 2 years old, had a hair fracture on her elbow that the doctor, when I got them to St. Louis from Chicago now, in Chicago in the streets for 70 days and 70 nights, the doctor said she had this hair fracture for a minimum of 2 weeks. If she was gone from out of my house for 70 days and 70 nights, taken by force when they was 1 and 2 years old, they turned 2 and 3. They had multiple mosquito bites, malnourished, dehydrated. But this is this system with Lester. Lester said that in this video that I'm going to show you with Lester talking about me, when he pull up on me, disrespecting me, his elder, you hear him say that I raped a child. You hear him say, I beat up my wife. She had bruises all over her face. Now, if she and Susanna Wesley Family Learning Centers shelter, Lester Gillespie shouldn't have any information. He said he got pictures. I want him to produce them because he couldn't produce them, because if I beat up on her like he said I did and she had bruises on her face, then where is the police report? Go find it down there with Robert Hearns, your boyfriend. I think you and Robert Hearns got a sexual thing going on. You see what I'm saying? Both of y'all end up everywhere together. Even at night, I see y'all getting out of vehicles together. Birds of a feather flock together. We know Bobby Hearns like sitting on Santa Claus' lap with his assault rifle, got his legs gap open, and Santa Claus got his knee up in his behind. But let me get back to the message at hand. Now, you produce everything that you said on that video about me and I'll leave because you ain't gonna see nothing down in Susanna Wesley. Now I'm picturing nowhere that me done beat up on my wife or anybody else. Now, you should thank God when you pulled up on me on that video that your face wasn't messed up. But you have ever pull up on me again, I wouldn't give a doggone what the police or the system do. I will give you something that your mama and daddy, and I don't even give a damn if they dead, if your mama and daddy should have gave you. I don't have no respect for you. And I'm losing respect for some of you individuals that have been selling dope, gang banging, and getting on these podcasts with some of these preachers, talking about what we should do in Charleston, Missouri. Come out of hiding and bring your behind here and do it. You done told on enough people. You see what I'm saying? You told on them when it wouldn't benefit you no more. The people you told on, you were doing the same damn thing. And these people, these preachers that's on these podcasts with y'all, all they doing is getting money. And then you just take a look around. Lester Gillespie and his family is the only one benefiting in this thing. Ain't no unity here. Then y'all always talking about it's no racism. It's plenty of racism here. It ain't all white people. It's plenty of sellout blacks here, but it ain't all black people. I'ma leave and put these these 2 videos up, and y'all tell me what you'd have did if Lester Gillespie would have did this to your daughter, and ask yourself why he ain't locked up. Then what he did to me, why he ain't locked up. I'm gone.
Get everything you need, sir.
Is there anything else that you needed?
I'm not leaving my property until we go leave together.
Is there anything else?
I don't even trust her with you.
Is there anything else that you?
Okay, why don't you trust her with me?
First of all,
hold on, wait, stop.
You did.
This is my house,
Stop.
You own the house that you rent, sir.
Stop it.
Listen to me, man.
Uh-huh.
Fred.
Yeah.
Okay, go on and do what you're going
I'm
to do.
going to do what I'm doing. I'm taking a report.
Yeah, and I'm going to call first.
You can call Brett.
Don't do that. Don't do that to him, because he ain't even done nothing.
No,
This is what you're doing. You getting on
opened
to
that door 'cause she was
everybody.
in the way.
But you getting
She
on
was
to
standing behind us,
everybody.
so you
No,
committed an assault.
You getting on to
And a
everybody.
burglary because you can't go into your house
You're
if you've rented it to somebody.
Let me tell you what happened, sir.
Uh-huh. You barged into the door. I seen it.
The door was open.
Y'all stop.
The door was
Yeah, the door
closed.
was open, but she was
And
standing
she was
behind
standing
it.
right
pushed
there.
it open.
And I asked her, we coming in.
You pushed it open.
You said she was a
Now we
sheriff.
can do this. You can leave or you can go to jail with me. How about that?
Sir, listen to me, man.
Okay.
Good blessed Saturday afternoon, August the 26th, 2023. It's about 2:28 p.m. State Highway Patrol. I greet all human beings all around the world with the universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. It doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor your religious beliefs may be. Doesn't matter whether you the richest to the poorest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't even matter whether you the proclaimed toughest to the proclaimed weakest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't matter if you my family, friends, nor my proclaimed enemy. I greet all you all with that same universal greetings of peace and the blessing of God which be with you. I'm here in Charleston, Missouri, across the street from the CF Bowing Center, a place that I'm barred from. The executive director of the Housing Authority, Paul Page, have authority over this, him and Lester Gillespie, and I'm barred from here. And all these cars you see here is actually the cars where my dad's youngest brother, Percy Ivy, they having a funeral over here. And I see a guy right down the street here just turned, it's called itself, I guess, spying on me. And I'll tell you who that is in a minute. But anyway, this is, all these cars is from my Uncle Percy's dad's, my Uncle Percy's youngest brother's funeral. I wasn't allowed to go to it because I'm barred from here. Everybody in Charleston, Missouri know I'm barred from it. You know what I mean? I just want to say that may my Uncle Percy rest in peace. Okay, you see Lester Gillespie over here. Yeah, this is Raymond Ivy. My uncle's funeral is over there. Hey, you don't run this here, Lester Gillespie. You don't run this. This is you have no authority over here in this area here. This is my uncle's funeral over there. This is Lester Gillespie, y'all. Coming over here. Now his daughter's saying I'm stalking him. Did you witness this? I'm over here minding my own business. Over here videoing because my uncle's being buried and I'm unable to go over there. But here's Lester Gillespie over here stalking me. You see what I'm saying? Over here stalking me. Y'all see him? This is a man that think that he run everything in Charleston, Missouri. Everything in Charleston, Missouri. You see what I'm saying? I'm over here paying my respects because I'm barred up out of the C.F. Bowen Center, but this is not the C.F. Bowen Center's property. Lester Gillespie comes all the way from down here to down there. Now he over here. Is it a purpose why you videoing me? Because I ain't said nothing to you. Can you tell the people what reason you following me down here while I'm trying to pay respects of my daddy's youngest brother who's having a funeral across the street? Can you tell the people one reason why you down here? Now you and your daughter supposed to be so terrified of me. Why is you following me down here while I'm trying to pay respect? My uncle is no kin to you. You made sure that my auntie and them, my uncle's wife and them had the funeral tour play. It's funny to you, ain't it? It's funny. It's funny. It's funny. It's funny to you.
Thank you, Raymond.
Hey, it's funny to you. It's funny to you that my uncle is dead and I can't go to his thing. But see, one thing about it, God gonna deal with you. It wasn't funny when you was. Can you tell the people why you was trying to bust into that house of yours at 603 Vine Street? You see, you can't go tell the judge that I'm following you. You following me.
This a road up in the time.
Hey, you following me.
Up in the time, right?
Yeah, you following me. Y'all see him?
I got it.
Y'all see him? No, you got me. That's what you say. You got me. But I want you to show a judge why did you come all the way down there, coming down here to harass me.
No, you're not a rat.
Now, do you?
Like you film us.
Hey, do you? Okay, you
Thank
filming
you,
me?
Raymond.
But
Raymond, you are a black activist, and you say you a black activist. Why don't you be a black activist and try to do something? All you do is criticize.
Okay.
I never seen you do anything good for the community but criticize the community.
Okay.
Do something good.
Okay.
And then you want to put my house on. Now go film it now.
Oh, we
Go
know.
film it.
We know
Go
you
film
got.
it.
We know
Go
you
film
got.
it.
We know you got that side with them holes in it. But see,
It's paid for those.
Hey, it's a joke. Yeah, the way you get
Thank
it.
you, Raymond.
Hey,
You're a good man, Raymond.
Right.
I love you for that, Raymond. You're a beautiful man. You're a good man.
See, you
Stay good, Raymond.
Okay.
Stay good, Raymond.
I want
You
y'all
are a
to
good
see
man,
this here.
Raymond.
This
A
is
good
Lester
man. You are a
Gillespie.
good man, Raymond.
This is
Can you
Lester
say that to
Gillespie.
me?
I
You
was
are a
over here
good man,
making a
Raymond.
video
You are a
of
good
the
man,
death
Raymond.
of my
You
uncle,
are a good man,
where I
Raymond.
can't go.
And the way you
And
are
here
lying
he
is-
is.
Raymond, you are a good man. That's all I'm gonna say. You a good man, Raymond.
But
I'm
one thing
Raymond,
about
you a
you,
good
you
man.
evil. You
You
evil.
a good man, Raymond.
You evil.
You a
Ain't
good
you and
man.
your daughter afraid of me?
And then you sat there and you bring up stuff 30 years ago. Your daughter's grown now. You still talking about the bus. You still talking about the school.
Hey, that's my daughter. It happened to my
you try
daughter.
Put me in there. I ain't got nothing to do with no bus.
It happened to my daughter.
Thank you, Raymond. You a good man.
It happened to my
Keep
daughter. But I
filming,
just
Raymond.
want y'all to see Lester Gillespie
This is
coming
Lester
over
Gillespie.
here.
I'm gonna do an interview with you, Raymond. Come right here and do an interview.
Let's look at this. He videoing my car. You want to see what he got? Go ahead and try to run me
I don't
over.
run you over. I just want you to get
Don't
away.
try to run me over.
Raymond, you a good man.
No, you come over
You are
here
a good man.
harassing
No,
me.
this is the public street. I can go anywhere I
Yeah,
want to go.
you're right, but you
You right. I
came
can go anywhere I
down
wanna
here
go, Raymond.
when I'm trying to video
Thank you,
where my
Raymond.
uncle and them having a funeral
Have a
at
beautiful day,
that I
Raymond.
can't go. Yeah,
Raymond.
I am.
Have a beautiful day. Cause
I
you know
am.
what, Raymond? You pay no rent inside my head. None. And so guess what you do, Raymond? All you doing is making a fool of yourself, man.
Oh, am I?
People tired of you, man.
You and
Why
your
don't you get
daughter
a life?
tired of me.
No.
Why didn't you file?
Everybody tired of you, Raymond.
Okay, if they
Get a life.
No, they tired of you
No, get a
misusing
life.
the black community.
No, people working, Raymond.
Okay.
People working.
Okay.
People getting paid. People working. People trying to clean the community up. What is you doing, Raymond? Tell
What
me
I'm
two
doing-
things you done did.
What I'm
Nothing.
doing.
And I don't want to hear about no exposing nothing.
What I'm doing
Hey,
is
look,
exposing
You
individuals
can't
like
even go
you.
to Chicago because you weak.
I can't go
And
to
then-
Chicago.
then-
I can go any place I
Raymond,
go.
and then you put your daughters out here.
No, I don't know.
No,
You
no,
put
no, no.
your daughter
No, no,
up
no.
to
Let me tell you
say.
something.
You put your
To tell-
daughter up.
to tell them kids that their mama was having sex with me. Then you say Mr. Epps. Then you say Susanna Wesley.
You ain't
Man,
seen.
you know why they
You ain't seen
you
me
know why she
mention
was there?
Mr. Epps' name.
She
Damn
was-
time.
Yes, you did. You know why she was
You-
there?
you can't-
Because you have. Look at. I got the pictures, Raymond.
You
How
ain't told.
beat
You
her,
ain't
Raymond?
said that I.
You beat that woman. Her
Okay.
eyes swole. Her face swole. You beat that woman. Then you gonna turn around and act like a man?
Now you gonna tell
Raymond.
me what I did to my woman.
Raymond, to
You
your
gonna
wife.
tell
not
me
no
that I
woman.
did to my woman.
Raymond.
Now see
I
what
got
you
today.
doing. What I want you
got
to
you
I
today.
want you to produce.
Yeah.
I want you to produce
I
what you
can.
said. See, I know people that you went.
No.
You remember the lady that
Man,
you
I got
rubbed
your
on her
picture.
hand
Man,
and
nobody
told her
rubbed
that she was
nobody
like Beyonce?
Man, that's old.
I know
Who
that's
you talking
old.
about? Who you talking
That's
about?
old. I ain't gonna tell
Now
you
you
who.
bringing old stuff
Hey,
up.
no,
You
you
bringing some
sitting
stuff
here
up that
lying
ain't make
saying
no
that I
sense.
beat on my wife.
Everybody
What
Beyonce
you
in
got
my
to
eyes.
what you got to do is worry about
Hey.
telling these females that you
Hey.
don't sleep with Pam no more.
You crazy.
You tell
That's my
people that
wife.
I know they gonna come forward.
Man,
They
hey,
gonna
look,
come
well,
forward.
bring them forward, Raymond.
They gonna come forward. But I want
But
you
you
to
know
tell
what,
the
though?
people why you come
Raymond.
all the way down here
Because it's a
to
public
harass
street.
me.
It's a public street.
But yet,
It's public. You don't own this street. I go where
you're
I want to
right.
go.
You're right. But you came
And all I
down
did
here to
was I just
harass
filmed you.
me.
I filmed you.
You came down here to
Film
harass
everybody
me.
else. I put you on film.
All right, go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
put you on film.
You got anything
No,
else?
I just want to say you a good man, Raymond.
No.
Act like
no,
one.
No. Hey, listen.
Act like one.
Listen.
Act like a good
listen,
man, Raymond.
Listen, you may pay these
No,
drug dealers
man.
and drug addicts, but you don't pay me. You can't tell me
Raymond.
what to do. I just want y'all to just see.
Yeah, see me?
He came all the way down
was a
here.
public street.
You know one thing about it? Now you do a lot of stuff to women. You talking about women. You tried to kick into that lady's door. The sheriff told you, Nicholas Pratt told you, you was committing a burglary and an assault.
But one thing about it, though, I never raped a
A
16-year-old girl. You
Hey.
were a rapist, man.
Hey, did
you
I rape?
Put
did
that
I-
on there. You raped a 16-year-old girl, Raymond.
Okay, when you
said
said
raped
that,
her.
now we
You
gonna go
raped
to
her.
court.
I
I
don't
want
care.
you to produce
You
where I
raped that.
raped anybody.
You, hey, you went to,
I want
had
you to
probation.
produce. I want you to produce where I raped anybody. Now your buddy Rodney
raped-
Jones been to
you-
jail for rape. and
You
I
you're
want
a
you to
rapist,
produce.
man.
I want
And
you
I'm
to
trying
produce.
to give your props to your
No,
good man.
no, won't you
are a
produce?
rapist.
Produce where I raped
You
somebody.
raped. Hey, you had what you got there?
Okay.
What was the case?
All
Why
all
did you
you
have
got to
probation?
do is produce.
Tell me what was the case then?
I went on probation
You-
for videoing you.
No.
I want you to show one place where I raped somebody.
No, you was on probation for that
For a
assault
rape,
to that
right?
girl. No,
A rape 16-year-old, right?
I don't know
A
how old
rape.
you was, but they got you.
A rape though, right? A
You had to
rape.
go- Did you go to court for it?
A rape, right?
Did you go to court for it?
A rape, right?
What was it
Now,
then?
well, if it was, if, hey,
Explain
it's-
yourself then. What was
it's
it?
public record.
What was it?
It's a public record.
What was it?
Why don't you go get it? Because when I file it for you, it's
What
gonna
was
be
it?
for defamation,
Now, you
like you
defamation?
did for Mo, like you did,
Defamation?
like you did over there on Vine
You said
Street.
defamation.
You know defamation.
Well,
you probably don't know what defamation
Man,
is.
I'm way more
But see,
educated,
when
Raymond.
you say that I raped somebody and can't
Raymond,
produce it,
you got
that's
an assault.
defamation of
No.
character.
Boy, all the defamation you done towards me,
Hey.
you need to be quiet, man.
All you
You
got
still
to do is do
defamation.
like you did before.
But I'm glad you out here filming, cause you know why?
Yeah, cause that's my
And I'm
uncle's
glad you
funeral.
showing respect.
That's my uncle's
That's
funeral.
the only thing you show respect
But
for
you-
the dead.
yeah.
Not the living, but the dead. And I appreciate that.
But I don't need you to
You-
appreciate
you're a
me.
good man, Raymond.
Larry Lester, you don't run. You may think you
No,
run this
I ain't
town.
trying to run nothing,
Hey,
Raymond.
that's
I don't-
why God got
Raymond.
one of your arms
That's
deformed
fine.
already.
That's fine, Raymond.
He got one of your
I
arms
rest
deformed
my
now.
own. I rest my
You see
own
what
to
I'm
be that
saying?
way than my mind.
Hey,
You deranged,
hey,
man.
mine is good.
You crazy, man.
I want, yeah, okay. Okay, prove that rape that you said. That y'all just seen him when I was trying to video out here with my uncle's funeral out here, and Lester Gillespie come all the way down here to harass me. I want to see if Bobby Hearn's gonna say something about that, because I didn't say nothing to Lester Gillespie. I'ma leave for right now. May my uncle rest in peace. And peace be still. Mississippi County sheriff. No, that's the Charleston Police Department. I'm hoping, let's see what's going on. Which way are they going here? Going over the bridge. So it must be something happening on the I-57 northbound. They didn't go over the viaduct, which is Boomland. Let me ride my bike down and check it out. It's my type of work, y'all. Saving lives.